So it's now Bank Holiday Monday. We got resonances recorded yesterday. Today we're going to record a piece called Terminal 10. So to help with this, Stuart has now got his micro boot up there and his MS-20 making squelchy and screamy noises. I have replaced my keyboard with the Nord, or rather I've got rid of the keyboard, and the Nord I'm using that as the controller keyboard. I'm going to see how well that works. It might not, but it's an experiment and it'll save me carrying quite so much equipment down to London. See how that works. And also we have a little helper sat in the corner underneath the violins.
Have you got the score for this now?
Yes.
Because we're ready to go in a sec. I think we should have one more listen through and then we're ready to go.
Okay, Terminal 10 is the last of the two pieces we have names for. The rest we're going to have to come up with names for. We do have structure and ideas for them. They just don't have names yet. So it's now Tuesday. We're working on a piece called Hyperloop, which is going to be quite a frenetic thing. Yesterday we got two pieces done. We got Terminal 10 and one we're calling, we're calling it? Liberator, yes. So those two are down in the can, they're ready to go. So that's three pieces recorded and another one on the way. We have another run through on this one, and then we're going to go out to get some fresh air, because we've been in here for this tiny little studio for a long time.
Yes, fresh air is essential. It's Tuesday in the afternoon. We've had to come out for a breath of fresh air. We've now got 4 tracks in the can. Today's track we started conceptualising last night. We had a few good goes of it this morning and this afternoon, and the last take was good enough that we've put that in the album folder, and when we get back we'll be thinking about the next one.
We got some cake.
And of course we're going to have some lemon cake, which we've denied ourselves until we've completed this track. We can now have it.
But we might have ice cream now we're outside.
Indeed. And we're going to have an ice cream now while we're outside. I had no idea. I don't think we're going to say that.
Wednesday lunchtime. And now we're working on the 5th track of the album. And we're using Shock Horror Probe, a soft synth. Because I'm using the Raleigh Seaboard. I've been using it with the Blofeld quite a lot lately. But I thought I'd try the built-in equator synth that comes with it. It is actually rather good after all. And I'm not totally prejudiced against soft synths, so yeah, I've been playing with that. And it's sounding quite nice. So there will be a track featuring that. Of course I can't do that live because I'm not taking the laptop with me to the gig, so this is just an album only track. And yes, it's wireless, I'm using it over Bluetooth. Wednesday evening and I'm cooking. I left Stuart upstairs doing some tracking for one piece. We don't normally do tracking, normally we rehearse and perform as live straight into the door. But this one needs a little more thought, and I put my part down and just basically just a Pasacal's bass line. And I'll let Stuart to go upstairs and do his thing. So let's go and sneak a look and see what he's up to. See here we have actual notes. This is how complicated things are done. Well, they're not exactly complicated notes.
Yep.
I have no idea what's going on.
What I'm doing is I'm going to redub the percussion part, so I'm actually now lining up my redub with the original to keep it all in time. This is the wonders of modern technology, you can actually do this.
Using a wonderful piece of software which I'm a bit of a fan of, called Touch Door, which allows us to control the door from remote. So as you can see, Stuart's at the other end of the studio from his keyboards. Sorry, the laptop is at the other end of the studio from Stuart and his keyboards. So they can actually record things and control the door wirelessly. Right, I'll let you get on with it, and I will get on with the cooking.